Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, hello, my name is Alicia. So in today's video we're going to be saying goodbye to a lot of my pigs and piglets. It is the day that we all know that comes around, and that is sending our porkers to the butcher, and also a lot of our weaner pigs are going to get picked up. If you're thinking about getting into pigs, then definitely watch this video. It kind of gives you a bit of an insight into what the animal is like to handle. It's quite stressful actually when it comes around to this day that the piglets have got to go. My husband actually hates it. If you haven't already, then please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot just to keep updated with everything that goes on here on the Kill farm. We're also rearing calves at the moment, and I'm doing a calf rearing series here on my channel. And please like this video if you like videos like this, and I'll be sure to make some more content all about our pigs. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. There will be a lot of squealing, probably yelling, a lot of mud, but I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so we've set up kind of a raceway going from the pig pen, and we're just going to be using this side of the calf shed. We've just got some pellets, so we're going to entice them over. But we've got to try and make sure that we keep Cynthia, the bigger mum pig, out and only let the 4 porkers in. We're going to try and get them through like how you get sheep through, and try draft these guys through and leave Cynthia, that one there, in the paddock. Alright, so we've got 3 on this side, and we've just got to get 1 more over. And hopefully keep Cynthia here. Alright, got them in. Now I'll entice them down the race. Come on! And we originally thought that they would just follow us with pellets, but no. Come on! They're not keen to go through this gate. Look! Come on! And definitely with pigs, you can't push them like other animals, because then they kind of just resist you and not go. If I push her, she'll go backwards. And they're in. Jaden ended up just getting a gate and pushing it up behind them. Alright, so we just managed to get all the pigs in. Of course there's always one that makes it a bit harder than we like. So like I said earlier, pigs don't like to be pushed kind of thing. Like with calves and sheep you can kind of manhandle them a bit, but when you go and try and push pigs, it actually makes them resist you, pull backwards, and then they start stressing out, and then it makes it more of a mission. So you can either obviously entice them with food, which normally works because pigs just love food. The other option is like what Jaden did, get a gate or a piece of plywood or something and kind of push it behind them, so it's a big visual so they know that they can't turn around and go back out. These guys behind me are around 8 months old now, so they're perfect size. It is always a sad day when this happens, because I mean I get a little bit attached to them after having them here on the farm for 7-8 months. Berkshire are meant to have much leaner meat than other pigs. So yeah, we're going to mark out the 2 3/4 Berkshire and see what their meat's like, if it's a lot different from the ones that are more Duroc large white cross. Now the reason why we decided to put them in that calf pen is because this pen out here is an absolute mud hole from all the rain that we've been having. Just take a look at it. It's really, really bad, and butchers obviously don't like to work in mud that would probably go over top of their boots. So now Jaden's just removing this gate to let him back out, and he can go see Cynthia. Yeehaw! Oh, seeing his girlfriend. So we never worry having Jasper in with the piglets. He's really, really good with them. And yeah, so this will be the last day the piglets get to hoon around here before they go to their new owners. So we're just going to make sure that they can't lift this gate up off the hinges, because pigs are very destructive animals. We actually just put a board down there because there was kind of a little gap under the iron, and knowing pigs, they'll probably dig and get out So yeah, definitely make sure whatever you have pigs in, it is strong, because pigs are escape artists. They have very strong noses and they can lift up a lot of weight with that nose. Here's a perfect example of what I mean when it comes to pigs are very destructive. She's already ripping up that rail. So yeah, when we build the new pig pen, I think we're going to change to steel, because as you can see, they just eat chunks out of your rails. So if you're thinking about building a pig pen, go with like electric or steel rails. So as much as I'm sad about these porkers going, it will be kind of a relief as well. We have definitely got a lot more pigs than I wanted, especially in that paddock, which is half the reason why it's a big mess. Also, porkers are really bad for like screaming and squealing for their feed. So we never actually had an issue with this before when we just had the sows, even the piglets. But having these guys, they literally, every time they see you walk past, they'll just start screaming. So I think the neighbours will be pleased that these guys are going as well. And the truck's here. And this is where me and Logan will hang out. Because we don't like being over there when this stuff happens. Alright, so much to update you on from where I last was on this video. So the pigs have all been done and went away with the butcher except for one. So he noticed that the 2 gilts that we did were both in pig. So we ended up deciding to keep one because we knew if she was in pig then she'd be probably around 6 weeks gestation now. So yeah, we ended up only doing the 3 for the butcher and we kept one of them. Now this brings me to the stressfulness of this video. So the piglets were quite a disaster actually. The weather was pouring with rain, they were trying to jump over the fences, the mums were screaming, it was absolute chaos, which probably would have been great to get on video to show everyone what it's truly like, but just in this situation we just had to get it done. So we got all 15 piglets in the trailer ready to be picked up that afternoon at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. came, the people never showed up, so we messaged asking what was going on. They said they were running late, they'll be there at 5, and then 5 came and they still weren't there. Then it turned out to be 8 o'clock at night, still didn't hear from them. I messaged them this morning, are you coming? And they reckon they can't come today and they're going to come tomorrow. So you definitely get that when you are selling weaner pigs. I've had this experience and I've also heard it from a lot of other people. There are a lot of time wasters out there. They tell you they're going to come pick up their weaner pigs. They tell you they're going to pay the specific amount that you want and they don't pay the correct amount. So temporarily now we have put them in a crate. We didn't want to put them back in with the mums because it's stressful enough as it is for the mums that we've taken the piglets away, so we didn't really want to put them back in there with them and then do the whole trying to get the piglets again. So yeah, we've just put them in this crate. I'll show you what we've done, what it looks like. It's not super ideal, a lot bigger than when they're in the trailer, but yeah, so hopefully these people actually come in the morning at 9 o'clock. She's enjoying the sunshine. There's plenty of ventilation in this crate. I mean, ideally it could be a lot bigger, but for a day they should be okay. So long as they've got shelter from the rain, plenty of water and food, and they do have a bit of space. I mean, they can all run around and there's an area for them to go toilet, but yeah, not ideal. But they seem happy enough. When we first caught them they were a bit squealy. But now they've settled down, they're happy eating their pellets and just chilling out. So yeah, I will keep you updated throughout this video what ends up happening and if these people actually turn up. So keep on watching if you want to see hopefully a happy ending to this story. I just make sure they got plenty of milk and pellets because they have just been weaned off mum. They can never have too much milk. Right, so guess what? It's 9 o'clock and do you think they've shown up? No, they haven't. Finally replies, oh sorry, I've gotten up, like he's just woken up late and he can't make it at 9 o'clock, so can he come after Jaden's work? And I was kind of like, well, we've given you quite a few chances, like can you just leave as soon as possible? Jaden will wait for you, he won't go to work, he'll wait until you get here. And they're going. And guess when he got here? 11:30. I was like, what the heck? So Jaden waited around waiting to go to work till 11:30. That's like 2.5 hours after the agreed time. So Jaden wasn't too happy when he turned up. But anyway, he turned up and the piglets got all loaded up into the trailer and off they went. So that was such a relief. That was so stressful just because we had them in that crate. Yeah, it was just a few days of like, is he even coming? Like, it's just, yeah, it's definitely stressful and I do not enjoy it. But I was happy to see him actually turn up and leave with the piglets. Alright, so today we've got the last 3 piglets going, so we've just got to catch those guys. And then we've actually sold them to someone just up the road, so that makes it really easy. We're going to go and catch the last 3 piglets, chuck them in a crate, put them on the back of the ute, and then we'll drive up the road and drop those guys off. So let's hope this all goes well. There you go. Are they too heavy for me? That one's the worst one. Is this orange one going to stay? Grab it. Can I help out? Belinda wasn't that bothered. Shit. Where is it? Grab it, it's that way.
I can't grab it.
Fucking grab it. Got it. Got it, hot.
Help.
Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Yeah. No, but you know, there's like a hot. No, I know. But I grabbed its hot hard. That one's massive. Oh my god, that was lucky.
They're not small, honey. You keep worried about shooting for it. It's not bigger than those last lot.
She is.
She is.
I was just worried about the orange one. Oh, Belinda didn't even care. Hey, at all. Now we better drive them away before Mum actually notices. But Mum was actually really good and she actually wasn't too bothered, so that's good. Alright, so that could have been an absolute disaster, but we managed to catch that white one. So now we're just going to lift up the crate. Hopefully me and Jaden both can lift it and put it in the back of the ute and go drop them off. And they're in. Now they're in the back of the ute. We just reckon this is the easiest way. If you chuck them in like a dog crate, then you can kind of lift the crate and put it on the ute to deliver them. Whereas if they're in a trailer, you got to like handle them twice, and you saw how slippery they were when we were trying to lift them up. But yeah, they're not too bothered being in here. Alright, now I better put this in here. The way that we pick up the piglets is by the back legs. I know that a lot of people look at that and think that's cruel, but it is the best way to pick up and move piglets. If you try and grab them around the stomach like you would other animals, they just kick and squirm and can hurt themselves and hurt you. So yeah, I know it doesn't look the best when you're picking them up by their back legs, but that is just the best way. I mean, even though we lost one, slipped out of Jaden's hands, they are actually getting quite big I think they are around 8-9 weeks old, but I waited an extra week just because that white one was quite a lot bigger than the other two, so I just wanted to see if the little orange one would catch up. So yeah, that meant that that big one was huge and quite difficult to handle, as you would have seen. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sure you got a lot of entertainment out of it. So yeah, that pretty much is a wrap for this piglet season. All the piglets are now gone. I've just got the mothers and the boar left. So yeah, Jess is back in with the mums, and I'm sure we'll have some piglets very soon. 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days is the gestation, so they should come on heat in the next few weeks. So yeah, we will be expecting some more piglets in a few months' time. So if you haven't subscribed already, then please click that subscribe button and just keep updated with what goes on around here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.